And welcome back to the beautiful LSA TV, live and free here at Coopers Stadium for the Living Choice prelim final between the Glenelg Seahawks and the Blue Warriors. I'm joined by Mr. Craig Schicker. Craig, welcome back to the commentary.
Thank you, Tony. What a day it's been.
And we've got Linton on stats, but he's just sitting over there at the moment, just pondering the teams out there, having a bit of a warm-up. Linton, welcome.
Thank you.
And not only
Joining
we
us,
joined,
Tone. Joining us.
I tell you what, superstars
Royalty.
is all I can say.
Eastern Suburbs royalty.
Royalty, hey, amazing. Sarah Lowe, Megan Smith, favourites of LSA TV. Welcome to the prelim finals.
Thanks for having us.
Yep, don't be shy, you guys.
Don't be
Just
shy.
get right in there.
Hey.
All right.
So obviously not playing in this game must be a real disappointment. We'll bring it up early. I'm going to rip the Band-Aid.
Well, that's fair enough. The Band-Aid's off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is disappointing. Had a good feeling before last week's game, and obviously it didn't quite go to plan and sort
Finished
of
the
blew out
season.
early, and we couldn't
Finished the
catch
season
up.
really well. That big
Yeah, we
win
had
over
some
Wilderness.
momentum
Yeah.
those last couple of
That was
games.
our finals game.
Yep. Yeah, it was a good. It was over at quarter time, wasn't it? Meg, you just popped up and said, "Hang on, girls,
Yeah.
steer clear. I've got this one."
The Wildy game.
The Woody game.
Oh, amazing.
Mhm.
4 goals in the first quarter, and it was like, right, okay, I'm done.
I'm done.
I've done my thing.
So you would have been pretty positive coming against Woodville Sturt last week. You had some game plans, had some ideas.
And where did they go?
Probably left them in the car park
Okay.
by the look of the scorecard.
Again, the Band-Aid's
But,
been ripped, so that's
Yeah.
what we're here for. We
Um,
ask the hard questions.
Yeah, didn't go to plan. We'd had
No.
some close games. We lost to them
Yeah.
by 1 or 2, at Woodville.
Yep.
Middle of the year. We sort of match up pretty evenly. We beat them in the semi last year in overtime.
And they
So
look
had
like
some
they had a,
confidence and
they
some
look like they
comfort.
had a
but
plan for you to
They-
lock you off slow.
They had good plans,
They
didn't
did.
they? Meg, you had your work cut out going up against Olivia, of course, and
Always a tough contest.
yeah.
with
Who else
that.
plays first horse for those girls? Or Senator Draws Charlotte?
Charlotte. Caleb.
Oh, one of the
Michaela
Richies. One of the
Ritchie.
Richies,
Yeah, one of the young Richies.
And-
She gets in the centre draws.
And of course, Slow, who we like to call One Division, just did the shutout, didn't she?
Yeah,
young-
was
young
a
Ellie
glove.
Bishop,
Ellie was all
I'm
over
gonna
me.
say,
and then
and
she
then
had Annie
push-
subbing on too. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
between the two of them, they
And she pushed
Yeah.
off of you as well into offence.
and I
Ellie
couldn't
Bishop.
keep up.
She's got wheels.
I'm going to
She
say
does.
she's one of my
Speed
favourites
to
at the
burn.
moment in
Yeah.
the women's competition. She
I
can,
love what she's doing with her hair. I just think that's great.
I love anyone with hair. It's fantastic.
I think she's a true midfielder. She can do the job in defence and attack, and
Yeah, it's good to have
she
her
hurts
back.
you at both ends. So.
And I hear there was a bit of a secret thing going on yesterday. Marty's saying something. Something was going on the last night. Some secret little.
There was some behind the scenes footage, I think, happening.
Oh.
Really?
Some, I don't know, green screen material.
Green screen.
With Fox Sports, I think, were covering it.
I was going to say, Shix, we didn't get an invite to that, did we?
Right, no, tell us
Yeah,
more.
no.
What do you got? What do you got?
I don't know, it's something.
You guys got your own
Some
TikTok
master
channel
plan.
or something
got
like
the
that?
blue tick on Twitter now after
Wow.
the events of last night.
All right.
Uh,
So,
And
Leave
although
us
Not
with
sure.
some
I
homework.
think it's for the Lacrosse SATV promos, I'm guessing.
oh, of course.
Well, I
Okay,
mean-
so
run-
that was last night. Okay.
Apparently.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
why,
Bit of
Didn't
catch
get
up.
an invite.
I was going to say, Megan, why wouldn't you be on the Lacrosse Say promo? Because every time you touch the ball out there, you're scoring. So you've had a fantastic
Do
season.
my best.
But you must be pleased with the season you've had.
Yeah,
All right.
it's been really good.
Now, girls, sorry, but our producer,
Stay with us.
incredibly arrogant,
I
has just
keep
said,
getting tapped on the shoulder.
yeah, we're going to cross live to the K-Man, the
I mean, we can't leave K-Man out
Persian
here.
nightclub owner, and he's got with him the assistant coach for the Woodville Girls. K-Man, you got ya?
Hey guys, good to be here. We've got Stefan over here for the coach of the Blue Warriors, or the assistant coach I should say. Stefan, what are the keys for the Blue Warriors going forward for today?
Yeah, so the keys, I think it lays with the goalies. They, Carly and Mel, two quality goalies. If either team can get on top of them, hopefully we get on top of Carly early. They'll go a long way. I think they're both exceptional goalies. So the goalies are a big key. So hopefully we can get on top of it quite early. Yeah.
And what are you going to try to do to limit Glenelg, and we want to limit?
They've got some stars down there, but probably as most teams try and do, try and stop Karen doing what she does, which is scoring goals. She's their general down there, so put a bit of work into Karen and obviously Bonnie as well. She's come back from an injury, so we'll be paying close attention to them, I would say.
Thanks so much, Stefan.
Cheers,
Back
mate.
to you guys.
Thanks to K-Man down there, bringing us all the scoops from boundary side. He does a great job, K-Man.
He does. Stefan just explaining there the key points for the Woodville Sturt girls to look after the obvious ones down there at Glenelg.
And we're still joined here by Sarah Lowe and Meg Smith.
Meg Smith, yeah.
the
So,
Burnside
girls,
Lacrosse Club.
what do we're heading into this game. We're thinking Glenelg, right? Glenelg walking here
See, I went the other way.
after a tough battle with Brighton last week. Really brought some game along. Woodville were fantastic last week. Had huge pressure, good game plans. Unfortunately, you girls were on the receiving end of that.
18-2.
So for Woodville to come up today, come up trumps against Glenelg, what are a couple of the key things you reckon they need to look at? Someone to shut out offensively, defensively.
I think, Glenelg are a very classy team. They've got a lot of threat. I think they play well as a team. Obviously, up front, you've got Bonnie Wells fit and firing and creating a lot of chaos down there. Really good with the ball, really smart. And then you've got people like Karen and Jamie to work into that attack. And Laura Evans, both ends of the field, is going to be a key player too. I think Woodville have done a really good job of playing their roles. They played a really good team game throughout the year.
Yep.
Lee's got them playing some really sort of smart, controlled lacrosse across the board. So I think for me, Glenelg have got a bit too much class and a bit too much depth, but
Yep.
should be a close game.
Meg,
And
your
Megan,
thoughts?
what are your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be really close. Like, going on, like, the games they've played against Brighton, both of them have been 9-6, 9-5, so it's going to be really close today. Following up, it's going to be the game of the goalies, I reckon, as well tonight. So
And which goalie is the hard? I mean, you shoot lots of balls at these ladies.
Not many
Which
good goalies.
keeper,
Yeah, not many
left
good.
hand, right hand, makes
The old
you
high
work
high.
the hardest?
I mean, both of them do.
Mel,
really.
I mean, you got
Yeah, Mel's got her really great left-handed saves, so she makes you work for it.
And then
She's
Carly.
really good low. Carly, same, works high, so
Just takes
Yeah, just-
space away, doesn't she, as a
yeah,
goalkeeper?
definitely.
Yeah.
So if every team just has their patience and just takes their time really placing their shots, I mean, but goalies, yeah, it's going to be battle of the goalies.
and obviously 2021 over, looking to 2022. You've obviously sat down as a team, had a bit of a talk about potentially what's going on. So 2022 holds for the Burnside Bears. You're looking at building forward. You've got some juniors coming through.
Yeah, I think our under-18 girls played today in the semi-final and unfortunately went down, but I think seeing their development the last couple of years, there's a few junior girls coming through, the Div 1s, they just missed finals, but a few of them have got some senior lacrosse experience and hopefully we can start bringing them
And
in
who's coaching
to
the
the
18s?
league team. Megan Smith.
Loaded question.
Okay,
Be
sorry,
careful here,
loaded
girls, be
question.
careful.
Here we go.
Girls, be careful.
So Megan, those young girls coming through, though, you must be really pleased. I mean, they come up against the Brighton outfit that got their pants pulled down a little last week by Glenelg in golden goal
They
overtime,
did, yeah.
which
We
was a
didn't get to watch
huge
that game.
upset in
Yeah.
what was the scheme of the games. But lacrosse is a funny game. So
Timing in life, Tony. Imagine coming up against a team that's only lost one game in 4 years. What
Yeah.
terrible timing for the Burnside
and
girls.
you probably wore the back end of that today.
Yeah, we did, yeah. So Brighton really came out with everything today. So, yeah, there's nothing really the girls could do. They played such a great team game. And, so super proud as a coach. Like, you can't ask for anything else until
Good
they
job.
fight to the end.
And your
so
thoughts on this game coming up,
this
as
one-
far as a tip?
Yeah.
No,
Go
we
on.
put you on the
Go
spot.
out on a limb,
We asked
Meg.
the hard questions.
Get out on a limb here. Come on.
Yeah, definitely Glenelg for the win probably today.
By
I'm going to go, I think it's going to be close. I think 1 or 2. Yeah.
Okay.
are we going to overtime?
What do
Because that's my special. Overtime.
I don't
Bring it
believe
on.
so. I think Glenelg will be able to put it away in 4 quarters.
Okay.
So, yep.
Now, just one last question. Sarah, you don't coach under 18s
I
with
don't,
Meg,
I'm a
do you?
bad club person.
Is everything okay with you guys? mean-
It's been pretty good.
Kindy together?
Kindy together,
Primary
primary
school?
school together.
You go to high school together?
We're coming up for 20 years of lacrosse together too.
And
so
you're just spending a little bit of time apart in the coaching ranks. So
yeah, so
maybe get back on board next year.
Smitty's coaching me on the field too. She's got my back.
I tell you what, though, as the girls start to run out here, formidable team are Sarah Lowe and Megan Smith, and it's been
Pleasure.
fantastic to be able to have them up in the box. Thank you for coming up and having a chat with us. Cricket coming up.
Yep, a few
Yep.
weeks time. Been training for a couple of months now.
Yes,
so
we noticed.
yeah, I know my bad back apparently. I'm
Yeah,
getting old.
no, well, you've been carrying everyone. That's what we keep saying.
Meg, you're going to
And
throw
Megan,
down
what about you?
a couple of brothers. You would have bowled a couple of overs in the backyard growing up, surely?
Just the one, brother.
Just the one.
Mate, I tried to bowl a few maidens over and got knocked back, so they don't let me bowl anymore.
No off-season sport for me. Maybe might do the indoor lacrosse.
Indoor lacrosse, bit of soft.
R&R, bit of travel, bit of sun. What a life.
Hey, roll on summer, we say, and as we just get our sticks checks done here by the referees. Thank you, ladies, for coming up. It's fantastic to have you a part of LSA TV, and yeah, we look forward to watching what you do next year.
Thanks for having us.
Very good, girls. Thank you very much.
Glenelg by 6.
And last word there for Sarah Lowe, Glenelg by 6. So
I'm
and
sticking with
Shix,
Woodville.
what are you
Tone.
thinking?
No, I'm sticking with.
Well, I was on the
Woodville's,
Blue Warriors too. I've got them by
back
2.
on Glenelg then.
Okay, so it's a love-hate relationship
yeah.
here with Shix and I.
I'm very
and
easily.
he's swayed, isn't he?
I'm a flipper. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, he just he throws the googly occasionally.
Yeah.
But we're about to get the Women's Living Choice State League Grand Final underway here as the last little bits of stick checks go on. And you can find us free and live on YouTube. Watch it in HD. If you've got that 65-inch screen, Shix, why wouldn't you be on there? Maybe a nice little, as the sun's setting, nice little red tonight, just watching the Women's State League.
Absolutely, yeah. Something light to start with, Tone.
Some light to start with. But yeah, look, I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to this game, and we might bring Linton Arscott in here. Obviously, Linton being a coach of the Burnside Bears this year. We didn't ask you any questions about Linton, as the girls are still here. Linton, on for you while the girls are just doing their stick checks. These two ladies behind us are fantastic to have part of the Burnside lacrosse women's team.
Yeah, no, they do. Sarah and Megs are really good for the team.
Do they listen to you?
Slow started to shoot over her shoulder every now and then, but, and then when she did, she scored. But, every now and then she did the right things, but, yeah.
Well, she had plenty of opportunities, she did, and I think they're both superstars of the game. So, yeah, but it's good, and the girls aren't on at the moment. We should have asked them about Linton and what you thought of Linton, but we're about to go into the game, and they said they didn't have enough time to be able to wrap Linton up in about a 30-second interlude. But here we go. So Jamie Dinning coming up against Olivia Parker in the centre, and this has been a match-up, Shix, that's gone on for most of the season.
Yeah, so Glenelg were able to be flexible enough last week. We saw with their setup at the centre draw, they're able to curtail Doster's influence early, so it'll be interesting to see how they go here. Jamie Dinning.
Well, she did say the other day when we were doing a bit of our promo that we don't speak enough about her. So Jamie Dinning in the face-off, or centre draw, I should say.
Yes.
So Jamie Dinning with the first centre draw against Olivia Parker, and Jamie Dinning doesn't win that one. So there you go, Jamie. So an opportunity here. Olivia Parker, she's going to be one of the keys for this Blue Warriors. But here's another one that I think has improved immensely, Bianca McKay this year. And I think she offensively, but the two down the back, Shix.
You know it, Tone. Holly Dinning with that bottom handle cradle. Love it.
And they are, as I said, if we were buying stocks, as we said, I think you'd be investing in those two because as a future, as we see Bianca McKay get down the side, just looks inside. Great cut. Oh, great save there. Carly Evans. And that is Annie Ritchie. Just the number 4. Good cut down the side, wasn't it?
It was a great cut. Nice feed. Good shot too. Lacrosse the real winner there.
Oh, it made it hard for down the side here.
Darcy Beckett. Is that Tam defending out there?
Tam Alpha Schnoot.
Yep, I'll take your word for it.
Alpha Hyde. I mean, I'm just, it's early. Tam, a.k.a. Tam, and Braden, Tam's other half, just sitting on the, that one's off the post, tink, tink, tink. And Kip McKay picks that ball up and heads back to the offensive end under immense pressure from Jess Morrison. But we've got a, whatever. Look at this slow. Shix has just handed over the microphone.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, we told you hadn't gone anywhere. Here we go. So Annie Ritchie, so one shot each at the moment. One off the bar, one save, both with shots. And we're looking here. Great work there from Brodie Borovnik. Now, Brodie Borovnik's been fantastic in defence over the last couple of weeks. You would have played defence or attack against her.
I have. I've had Brodie playing me closely as well in a couple of games, but she's really improved the last year or two.
And Bianca McKay, they've sent the double out on her. And a fantastic job there. Just tries to sneak under. And that one could come off the other way. Ball to be won here. Big ball to be won. So ground ball comes out the back. Annie Ritchie just flicks it to herself. And that is going to be a Glenelg ball. A great win there.
I'm back here, Tony. Have you got me?
I've got you, mate. Shicks all over
Can't
it.
keep me down.
Can't keep a good man down.
Fitzner down the back corner. Good D.
So-
An errant ball from Wells.
And I tell you, we talk about those inherent passes that do coaches in. They really change the momentum of a game sometimes, don't they?
They do. That was probably a fast break opportunity, and unfortunately the ball's now with the Blue Warriors, who will have an opportunity to perhaps win it themselves.
Tone, just to remember the viewers out there watching in HD on YouTube. Why wouldn't you?
Oh, I'd be at your place, mate, with the 80-inch HD stream.
Jeez.
I know Shicks doesn't do anything by half, and that's why he's part of the LSA commentary team, and he does a fantastic job on here. And we are... Olivia Parker, the grass monster, got her right at the top of the key, or the top of the fan there, and just sneak out. It's awful when those grass monsters come out from the ground, isn't it?
I've
And
had
just to pull
a
you
couple
down.
of attacks over the years, unfortunately.
And here we go, Olivia Parker with another opportunity. So they've got numbers. No, Glenelg
Glenelg
swarming back.
well. Offside, though.
Looks
Not
like
called
too
yet.
many numbers,
That
Tone.
is
7 of them
offside.
down there, and the umpires haven't picked up on it, and they've let it go.
There's a
They've
lot
let
of paint on the field, isn't there?
There's a lot of green, blue, white,
Everything.
different colours down there.
I like the blue circle, though. It's a nice touch.
Inch.
Steps inside. Oh, the little one
Oh, hang on a
pops
minute.
in. No, we're going to get a push there. No goal.
So, how about that for a call?
Look
Is
at
that
this on the Living Choice instant replay. Just gets inside, gets the push on the shot. Tough.
No advantage,
Golski.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
No, they've got the ball back.
You know what? I'd love to see advantage played there. I mean, I know. Look, the umpires are in a really difficult position, but that's almost on the push of a shot. Goes
It's almost
in.
a good foul to make if
It
you're
is a good
Ruby.
foul to make
So
as a defensive play
strategically thinking.
for the amount of defence you can play sometimes.
Exactly.
So Bianca McKay just working it up the top here. Holly Dinny with the ball. Holly Dinny on her left. She's got Talia Fitzner on her. Kicks it down there to Inge, who kicks it to Winnan. Winnan looking to work on Dinning. And Winnan, she looks at putting some pressure on. Good cut there from Charlotte. Oh,
Good
pops it
outside
left-hand
shot.
side, but great backup.
Nice bomb.
And Bonnie Wells with the backup. No, but that's... Oh, yes, no. I thought Charlotte lost her stick and something may have happened off the ball there.
So
We
what
always-
has happened there, Tone? What was the... Oh, yes.
So it was a
sorry.
backup
First on
shot.
on
Shot
the
I had
shot.
first on.
Righto, gotcha.
Yep.
Couldn't see down the
No,
corner.
Shicks is...
She's
Shicks
little
is
too.
yeah,
I'll tell
Shicks is... no, well, I'm not little. I came out this height. I just got fatter. So ball on the here with Bonnie. Good work there from B. McKay. Kicks it up there to Beckett. And
Good outlet.
now we have another offensive set for Glenelg, as Beckett will bring it into... and surprised with the up and down nature here, Megan, at the moment?
Not surprised. Yeah.
Not surprised?
Yeah. It'll take a few moments for them to get settled, I reckon. But yeah, it's looking. It's pretty good set play at the moment. Getting the ball around, nice and relaxed. Just working it around to see what they can and can't go for at the moment.
So on the bottom corner here, kicks it over to Beckett. Beckett has Morrison, Tam on, and Beckett kicks it to Morrison. Morrison, she has Annie Ritchie guarding her. She's been really good in front of the cage as Jess Morrison, but great save there from Mel Ryan. She's been fantastic in the cage, and there we go, Ellie Bishop just winning the ground ball.
Yep.
And Ellie Bishop has pace to burn.
She does.
does.
Spent a lot
She
of time
does.
chasing her. Huh? One Vision. It's a
So
movie from the
just
40s.
gets it over the top or runs in, but foul called there. Is that on Laura or on Jess Morrison? No. So Ellie Bishop will bring the ball into offence for the Blue Warriors. No score on the board here at the beautiful Coopers Stadium in the Living Choice Women's Prelim Final. And it is a 0-0 game, about 8.5 minutes to go. And we wouldn't, as that just kicks inside, that has nearly taken the head off of the, as someone else nearly took the head off someone there. As Beckett gets up a bit worse for wear, might have been just a little winded there. But and we wouldn't be able to bring this to you without our sponsors. As Dinny steps around, and that's the Dinny slower ball, I think.
Out the back of the hand.
You like that one, the googly?
Nah, can't land it at the moment.
Can't land that one at the moment. You've been practicing that one in the nets?
No.
No. And I'll tell you what, if you did have your stick break or that, why wouldn't you get down to Power Play Sports at the moment? One of our new sponsors on board for all your grand final needs at powerplaysports.com.au, and they will certainly look after you, and over a certain amount, free delivery. So, need a new stick?
Not at the moment.
Okay, but if you do,
Never have
Power
all
Play
sticks.
Sports,
I'll check it
you
out.
can never have too many sticks, can you?
Yeah. I've
There you
lent
go.
all mine out to my 18s, so
Yeah,
might
no,
need
Meg.
another one.
And when they get them back, they just, yeah, they're not the same, are they? Oh, good look, but just
stick.
forced it. That's come off a Glenelg stick, so that's going to go the way. Oh, I thought that actually came off a white stick then, but it's been deemed to come off the Woodville Warriors stick, so Fitzner with the ball.
She's been everywhere early too. Lots of pressure in D and
And
she
a really
hustles
good
on the loose
up-and-coming
balls.
young
Yeah,
player.
Definitely.
And you would have been picked up by Talia at times in the offence.
Yes,
Yep.
definitely.
Play some really good, solid defence down there.
Yeah, she's been a real asset for their team this season.
And as Darcy Beckett brings the ball back behind, she has Wells up to her right, kicks it, and there's Karen Mortimer. Now, this is the one they like. I mean, look at Charlotte Winnan going about the work. Little two-man game. She has Butterfield all over her, Bonnie Wells. Kicks it up to Morrison. Morrison sees Kit McKay, just steps inside, looks at, and fires!
Yeah, beautiful. Good shot.
Woo! There's some heat for the start of the game. That is rattling the cookie jar up the top corner. And Glenelg, as we see here on the Living Choice instant replay, nice little razzle-dazzle there from Morrison. Just looks inside. Bonnie Wells says, happy days. I don't mind shooting these from about 4.5 metres. And not much that Mel Ryan could do with that one.
She's got a great shot on her, Bonnie.
And
She
that
let
had
some
some,
rip.
they had some fire, didn't
Bit
it?
of heat behind that one.
Definitely had some fire. Lippy, any interesting stats to come to for the start of this quarter? We're about 10 minutes into it.
Nah, nothing exciting, mate. Only 4 shots to Woodville and 3 to Glenelg.
Excellent. There you go. 4 for 3 for 1 and 0. So the Glenelg Seahawks 1-0 in the middle. Dinning with Michaela Ritchie, and that is going to be a throw. There we go. So what are we going to have? Winnan up against Wells. Winnan and Wells.
Bit of alliteration.
Plenty of
WW.
WWW. And who's going to win it? Come on, quick.
Bonnie.
Bonnie.
A
Oh.
break.
I was about to say break.
Oh,
No.
look at that. Bonnie with the ball. Off of
of
Bonnie's
Glenelg.
stick. So that's going to be a Blue Warriors ball. Parker will bring the ball in. So an opportunity here for the Blue Warriors through the stick of Olivia Parker. She will bring it into offence. As Jamie Dinning just pops in, Borovnik, she shuts down any thought process of that. Michaela Ritchie. And Michaela's one of those young players too for the Blue Warriors who's really started to get through the offence. She's played a lot of defence, but they're just starting to get her through the offensive set.
Yeah, she's been good. I think it's helped her playing with some more experienced players where the pressure's been off and she can play more of a role and have to carry an offensive set, and she's really developed into that.
So the ball back down here with Dinny.
Good pressure.
And that's going to be a push. So we're going to have, a fast start. Don't mind that at all. And it can be contentious, that fast start occasionally, can't it?
Can.
Especially with the when the bell goes and you're in
Oh,
that
yeah.
kind of situation. You go, I'm going to take off, and
It's always very hard to remember those fast starts.
great little. It is very hard to remember those fast starts, especially yes. And when that bell's gone, you go right. I'm going to go, and then it's a turnover. Huge penalty to be had.
Yep.
Good
Nice
defence
stick.
there.
Yeah,
That's Ella Drury, and Amy Butterfield just gets nutted. And normally she's doing the nutting. And
I've copped a few there.
yeah, no, and Amy doesn't like it when I say it, but obviously, obviously Cody's girlfriend, and we do say she red card. She's about $1.40 tonight.
$1.40
Gamble
red card.
responsibly.
Got one last week. She's in good company last week. with
She's
a
in
red
good
card.
company. Well, you weren't real happy
didn't
with that
even
last
know.
week either.
Didn't touch her, but
I mean,
the umpires do a great job, obviously.
not that we saw the dismay when you got one,
It was very calm and
but you were
composed.
very calm and composed in the what the fire truck was that? As inside, great
quick
cut
stick.
there, and what a great feed there
Good
from Mia Inge to a great cut from Olivia Parker. We'll see that. Talk us through this one on the Living Choice instant replay, Meg. Down the.
Yeah, beautiful composure with that feed. Just Liv's great cut as always. Open stick, so she'll catch those ones if she's got a stick free. Beautiful quick stick in, catching the goalie off guard. It's a beautiful play.
And coming out of the cage there, so drawing out the
Yeah,
keeper.
that's a good thing. You've got to bring the goalie out because Carly's really good. Yeah, so got to catch her off guard like those quick stick ones.
But that certainly evens it up here. We're 1-1. We're about 2.5, just under 3 minutes to go in the first term. It's gone really quickly, this first term.
It has,
just
yeah.
quietly.
K-Man, you got anything for us over there?
Yeah, hey, I do actually. Yeah, so both the teams, I caught up with Stu Rob earlier, and they're looking for possession to get into contact. So I looked over to the Blue Warriors bench, and they're also saying the same thing. So both these teams looking to take control because it's been quite basketball up and down.
So a little bit of momentum here with the Blue Warriors. Olivia Parker wins that one out of the centre against Morrison. And K-Man, he's on the spot, isn't he? He just, and I'm just not going to lie, what a great cross there from our new signings through LSA TV.
Should be a news reporter, Sly.
Correct.
And Talia Fitzner, she's done a power of work, just picks that one off as well. And Fitzner has some
the
motors.
legs.
Yeah.
And she is joined by Butterfield, but Fitzner against, is she going to go the whole way? Coast to coast? No. Fitzner decides that she's got possession of the ball. She'll give it up to Jess Morrison.
Done her job perfectly
Great
there.
defense.
And she's been really one of those standouts so far in the first quarter,
Yeah,
as
definitely.
Harley Fitzner. Ball down the back here with Beckett. And again, Karen Mortimer just getting locked off everywhere she goes. And Ellie Bishop has that job at the moment. And Slow, that's what you felt like last week?
Yep. Certainly did. Not much space to move at all.
So-
Ellie's a great player in that regard.
So in that case, you're getting locked off in the women's game as we see Jess Morrison go about her work. Just,
Beautiful
runs
pick.
into a great pick.
Yeah.
Good
Good save.
again from Mel Ryan, and we're going to have a penalty there. So when you're getting locked off like that in a game, what do you need to do to work through that?
I think it's trying to bring your teammates into the game, and as an offensive six, realise you're perhaps not going to be that outlet pass, but how can you work with the picks? And I try and use the circle to get free, although it's a bit harder now that the defenders can cut their way through it.
Yeah, going through the circle made a bit of a difference, hasn't it?
It did.
It did.
So
As we see a little bit of difference made there from a pass coming out from Tam, who just absolutely missed Amy Butterfield, and out it went. So the turnover count. We might go to Lippy in a minute and just see what the turnover count is. Beckett brings it back into offense, and we'll kick it down to Laura Evans. Lippy, turnover count at the moment?
5 to the Blue Warriors, 3 to Glenelg.
Okay, as we hit the cowbell's gone on the outer side. It is 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
It's like
Morrison,
another
here we
average
go. And a flag
Evans.
had Evans bottom corner. And just before the quarter time break, we see Laura Evans getting on the board there.
nice shot on the left hand too.
Beautiful. Talk
Play
us through
some
this
fun,
one,
right?
Slope.
I think good composure, took the dodge, rolled out of it, and then hit that bottom corner perfectly.
Stick side low on the lefty.
Yeah,
It's the place to shoot.
it is.
It
Anywhere
is.
in the goal helps.
Anywhere on the goal helps.
I'm still learning though, but
That's why I gave it up and started commentary and coaching, because
maybe
know.
maybe I'll be here next season.
I didn't know after I finished that when I started the coaching that you had to open your eyes to shoot. I mean,
I think I have my eyes open, but just
see,
looking
that's
past
where
the goal.
that's where I went wrong. I figured I was close enough normally in the crease that, and I was always joined by Shicks in the crease too. I was close enough to the ground. So that was a really pivotal goal, and as the ball comes out the back here. And Izzy Brown under pressure there straight away from Bishop. And good check. Oh, no, pop the bubble.
Pop the bubble.
Across the shoulder a bit
Over the
too.
shoulder.
And what's your thought process? I mean, obviously playing the game, there has been some talk about the potential of wearing a helmet to take that out of the game. Your thought process?
Oh, I don't know. Wear a helmet in summer playing cricket, that's enough.
Okay, so you'd be good at it then.
I
Meg?
guess you're used to it.
Meg,
But I don't
your
know,
thought
we've got...
process?
I'm not sure. I tried wearing goggles for one game and took them off straight away. You just...
Yeah, not the same.
No, not the same. I
same.
feel like you just lose half your vision.
And I tell you what, if you want vision, get in touch with our sponsors, as they'll come up on the screen now.
Imagine if you could belong to a safe, welcoming and pet-friendly community in a picturesque location only 30 minutes from the Adelaide CBD, where you are just a stroll away from local shops and facilities and close to Brighton Beach and its seaside attractions. Imagine luxury living and 5-star facilities, a place that values your independence and offers a wide variety of lifestyle options. A place for you to call home. Welcome to Living Choice Woodcroft, a fully accredited village in southern Adelaide. Living Choice Woodcroft, where you have the choice of luxury and the luxury of choice. For more information on how you can become part of our community, please call 1800 502 524 or visit livingchoice.com.au.
We're back at Nord Oval when we might quickly cross down to K-Man down there at the box to find out what happened there at quarter-time break.
Hey guys, yeah, so the Blue Warriors, they're looking to do some hard defense and really push in transition. The Glenelg guys, you might see Karen setting picks rather than being the picker. So look to her to set picks and try and get the offense moving.
Yeah, we've looked at Karen Mortimer getting a lockout from Ellie Bishop. The Woodville coaching staff must be pretty happy with that, the way that's going so far. K-Man?
Definitely, most definitely. I think they're pretty happy with the efforts, and it's a very close game, and looking forward to the rest of the game.
Very good, mate. Thanks,
guys.
So we're back slow. Tony's just resting the golden tonsils, and the girls will be taking over for the majority of this quarter. So get in there. 1-1, tough start. The ice is yet to break.
2-1 apparently. Glenelg, Laura scored that last goal with 20 seconds to go.
It was allowed, was it? Okay, good.
20 seconds in, should be allowed, shouldn't it?
Yep, 2-1. 2-1 the base. Okay. Wells collects out of the centre. Quickly looked after by Annie Ritchie. Laura Evans now clearing through. Young
It's
Mia
good pressure
Inns
from Woodville.
Young Mia Inns pushing up to the midfield there. So some matchups. We've got some clear matchups that we've looked at in the first quarter here, Sarah.
Correct.
What are you seeing? Key matchups out there. Looks like Charlotte Reynolds has now moved to Karen Morton.
Yeah, I think they're looking to lock Karen out at all points in the offence. That's a nice drive and unlucky on the
Great
shot.
save.
So shooting percentage is going to be the key now. If Karen can set
Beautiful
those double
clear.
kicks. Bonnie Wells chasing hard. Olivia Parker one on. Borovnik stands in the way.
Save.
Inge collects.
Battle of the goalies.
Called it.
Predicted it.
Very good there. Carly Evans, quick outlet as well. Mortimer now gets her first taste of the ball. Borovnik. And looks like it'll be a nice, easy stroll out.
Oh, it's a solid D.
Oh! Unfortunate trip. Places to be. Sarah, we don't want to keep you too much longer. The football tonight, don't tell me.
Footy tonight.
You'll be able to watch the rest of this game at the footy.
Well, no, I'm not going to the footy, but going to watch it. Be a good
Fitzner,
game.
Tony Watts' favourite. Moves it on to Evans. Dinning now a touch, so it looks like a nice calculated approach to the attack for the Bays. Isolation possibly coming here, Wells and Butterfield.
It's a bit of a flat offensive setup here from Glenelg. A stack on that far
That's
side.
a hot ball to give. Good take.
Inside feed.
A tough one to take. The angles were all off
Tough
too,
angle,
weren't they? Yeah.
It's good. Backwards catch.
First shot. So they've changed up the Blue Warriors. They've changed Ellie Bishop off of Karen.
Looks like, is she off for the minute? Yeah, she's off having a break.
So big picks coming.
Nice.
And I guess that's what happens, isn't it? You can shut a girl out like Karen, but if she's setting picks with a trailer on her, it looks like she's setting double picks, creating so much separation like we saw there. The defender had to dip underneath.
Exactly,
on the
and
choice replay.
if Karen's that next player, her defender's probably not going to slide too, so smart of Karen to get next to the ball and as that adjacent, her girls.
So we saw
gonna
this
be
last
focused
week.
on her.
Yeah, we saw Glenelg able to pivot with their game plan, I suppose. They were able to take away Doss's advantage in the middle with their setup, and looks like they're setting up very similar tonight as well. But good score there from Laura Evans. Good shot beating Mel Ryan down and away. 3-1. 3-1 the Bays on the tradvc.com.au. Tony's just left us for the minute. He's down there talking to TradVC right now about a new Barnes style
Gazebo.
Yes, gazebo. Gazebo. They do the gazebos too, I dare say. So off ball pre-check. And fast start, no whistle. We don't really know what's going on there, but it's happening. Butterfield, as we heard earlier, odds on for the first red card.
Ooh.
Doubles coming.
Ooh.
Haynes couldn't get in there. She wore a red card too last week, I reckon. So Blue Warriors looking to halve the deficit.
Are they? Oh, which? Oh, it's the blue one.
Blue
It's good
line with the
pressure.
cones. Good pressure. Fitzner again. Ellie Bishop.
Getting pressured
Plenty
all
of
around.
pressure. Yeah, good heat there. So Glenelg really pushing wide. The Ellie Drury, who didn't play last week,
Inside
back
cut.
out there. Good save. So
Nice easy clear out.
Karen through to Wells. Bonnie Wells.
Fast breaks on.
Morrison
Morrison in
opened
the
up.
middle.
Not a great pass and covered well there. Britt McKay by the looks of that.
That was great play to stop that fast break happening.
Good sliding, good talking. Back corner Wells. Doesn't need too much of an introduction there, does she, Sarah?
She's done that many times. Nice finish on the goal. Going low, been quite effective early on.
Megan, you talked about it earlier, the influence both goalkeepers. We see a nice cut through there. Charlotte Wenner on the left. Good enough defence. The shot
Yeah.
not penetrating enough. That's easy.
Yeah.
That's easy spills for Carly Evans.
Yeah. Likes to bait you to shoot high.
She does. She's very good, isn't she? She gives you something to look at.
Yep, definitely all the time.
Really draws
Yeah, oh, it's
you in.
open.
It sucks you in.
Straight there. I think on the shots on Mel, going in the same spot at the moment, seems to be that bottom low right corner.
Yep. Not doing a bad job, though, herself.
Yeah.
4-1. How far is too far? How far is too far? 3-goal lead now. 4, 5, 6. What are we talking?
Yeah, I think Glenelg definitely have a little patch of momentum. But if Woodville get a similar sort of run on it, we'll stay even.
Came in about a minute ago.
Olivia Parker's ball in the middle here.
This quarter, yeah. What we got there? Who we got there? What is it?
Michaela
One of the
Ritchie
Riches?
to
Yep.
Liv
Olivia
Parker.
Parker. Fitzner
Ooh,
finds
it's
herself
a good
floating
look.
through. Off the Glenelg stick, I reckon.
No, it was off green.
Off Woodville, right. So Ella Jury bring this ball back down into attack. All the Glenelg attackers playing nice and high. Oh, big pass. Good collect there. Laura Evans puts Olivia Parker out of play. So overlap happens now.
Fitzner
Fitzner
again.
Great
with wheels.
redirection.
Yeah. But good cover again from the Blue Warriors. So they're disciplined enough to get back inside.
Karen's found some space.
She has, but that's quickly taken away from Ellie Bishop now, isn't it?
Yep.
Glenelg playing nice and wide as well.
So Sarah Haynes, and they'll just look for a nice matchup here. And looks like Morrison might be the one to go again on Butterfield. Or young Izzy Brown, up to Laura Evans. A little clear through. Parker will have her covered.
Watch for the
Also
cutters
down.
here.
Oh,
Good
one.
inside look.
That was a nice little backdoor cut there. Sarah Haynes couldn't find Laura Evans, and that's gone out off a white stick. So Butterfield to bring it in and clear out. 4-1 here at Norwood. What do you girls think? Although I didn't get the chance to play here this year, have you guys?
Or ever.
Or ever?
No.
Beg my pardon.
No,
Sour
yeah.
point.
One day maybe.
Sour, excuse my ignorance.
Um,
And for the Bears fans
And
at home.
The
I
one
apologise.
year that we don't play at Norwood Oval and we make it to the
Oh, of course. Right, yep,
to the
yep.
prelim.
The COVID Cup year. On
It's a
here.
really nice pass.
Michaela Ritchie opens up.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
just
another one out the
stick
back of
there.
the hand.
too much backspin on it.
It's a nice clear
Morrison
too.
Beautiful clear.
catches.
Got speed to burn here too.
inside.
Fast break.
Look at that. Fantastic work with a new...
Oh, great save.
Karen, that's
More-
classy.
Picks
Yeah,
up
beautiful.
Mortimer.
Great pickup.
That's right.
She makes you pay.
Yeah,
It's all about the second efforts here.
correct. You can't give up second efforts against the good teams, against Brighton and Glenelg. And that's what we saw last week. Glenelg were lucky enough, or, sorry, I shouldn't say lucky enough, but were good enough to stifle any second chance Brighton had offensively. So it's perceived pressure that you've got to make good value with your possession when you're going forward. And that's what's
Absolutely.
happening here, and especially when it falls into someone like Karen Stick, it's
She's going to make you pay.
she's going to make you pay.
Important draw here for Woodville, or Blue Warriors, sorry. Need a goal.
Yeah. There has been a few changes to the lineups here. Woodville playing with just the 2 subs tonight. Dinning working hard in there, but it's Ellie Bishop that comes up.
Centre possession.
And Glenelg only the 3 on the bench. So good pick up there from Tony off camera. Forever working, isn't he? We want to see the young girls. We want to see the Holly Dinny Mia Inge impact. It looked like they're pretty well guarded tonight. They're not running as freely as they were against Burnside the last week. They just really came alive, didn't they? Unfortunately for you guys.
They had a lot of control and from the back of the goal there, and were quite dynamic in what they were doing around the crease and made us pay. I think they scored about 9 goals between them.
They did, didn't they? I think it might have been a 6 and a 4.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Very good taking on that isolation.
I think they complement each other too quite well, left hand, right hand.
Yeah, I agree. They like to play high and drive low, like on transition.
Yeah, they're very
They
much on a
score lot
string.
transition, aren't they?
Oh, it's not a
a
bad
hard
ball
one.
in, but
His teams, both Glenelg and Woodville, do really well at misdirection. So they make you focus somewhere else, and then they look and they do the work opposite you and look for that inside cut and just feed it straight in.
That old trick, eh?
Yep.
You guys offensively, though, look like you had some good plans. I liked it against Wilderness, a real clear isolation from the top, drive the line on the right-hand side, usually with a right-hander.
yeah. We're a pretty right-hand heavy team, but I think, trying to use our assets. We've got Millie Wilkin and Steph Smalls have got a lot of speed, and then someone like Meg with her stick skills cutting is going to do a lot of damage.
So free shot, Ellie Bishop. It's going to need to be a good one on Carly Evans, and she shoots
Oh,
low.
hit the post.
2 points, Sarah.
Great rule, I think.
Great idea shooting low.
Can we give the rules committee a call?
Yeah, we'll give them a buzz. We'll get them on the line.
2 for
Nice
the pot.
fast, quick clear down the field.
Bring the crowds back.
Crossbar for 3, maybe?
Absolutely. Like the 9-pointer in the AFL or whatever, NAB Cup.
NAB Cup, yep. Yeah, we might cross to Lippy now. Stats update, second quarter, Trad VC.
Glenelg 9, Blue Warriors 7.
That's shots. Shots on cage?
Shots.
Yep.
Shots.
Oh, those shots. So Butterfield now takes on 2, 3, 4 would-be defenders. Gets through out the back. The 2 youngsters have a little play with it now. Look at the bottom hand cradle from Holly Dinny. Love it.
So goes the one.
Good ball control, but just slipped up there. Good enough,
Good
Jamie.
ground ball.
Nice work by Jamie Dinning
Yes.
there. Watch it back.
The pressure coming on straight away for Jamie there.
Outlets are on the other side there. Good vision by Carly.
Yeah, nice
Good
easy out
redirection again.
here. Drury needs to go to Fitzner, but she doesn't. Advances the ball further onto a
Taking the time
freshly tanned up Jim Morrison.
All the time in the world.
All the tan in the world.
All the time in the world.
Oh, time, sorry. We might cross now to K-Man on the benches. Any updates, K-Man? Anything we need to be looking at?
No new updates really. It's all about possession here for both Blue Warriors and looking to starve the ball, the other team of the ball, I should say.
A 5-1 scoreline might be sneaking away from the Blue Warriors. The coaching staff there not too worried just yet.
2 Warriors, there's still a half to play. I think the goalie has been setting up
She has
the job.
been.
So yeah, it's all about penetrating the goalie here.
Very good. Thank you, K-Man.
Thank you.
Morrison takes one. Double comes. Flag up.
It's been a patient offensive set by Glenelg here. Taking some time out of the clock with the 4-goal advantage they've got.
Morrison setting up nicely for a shot here. This is always a bone of contention with me. The setup here on the fan.
Yeah.
Meg, I might be picking on you a bit here with your setup. Well, I reckon you set up on the wrong foot.
Millie Wilkin, wrong foot.
Was it Millie Wilkin?
Yeah, and
was
she
it?
threw it out
Millie
into
does.
the...
Okay, I apologise.
I probably do too. I don't actually pay attention.
Told her and she overthought it. And then
And goal
switched
scored.
her feet.
Goal scored. Morrison did score, firing away. I think she went bottom right in the cage. Mel Ryan not able to. We've got a good piece of it, but snuck in the bottom. Yeah, I reckon going back to a couple of weeks, Meg, did you start on the right foot with stick out in front? Maybe. I wonder how you can get a fast shot off like that. Because your foot should be...
Like you're throwing a tennis ball. Same principle.
Yeah, it's weird to
Yeah.
think about it now.
Might have been
Really
Millie.
weird.
But I'm hot on it. I'm hot
Millie's
on it.
Millie
Yeah.
Wilkin.
I'm hot on it.
Yeah, I'm more of like a run up and get as close to the goal as you can.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you can shoot with some gas. There's no doubt about that. You don't need to
Yeah.
be on the restraining line like Slow. She doesn't want to get anywhere near that
No.
painted
Further out the better.
area. That's right. Face off, good battle here. Parker comes up with it. She's going to need plenty more of that. 6-1 down, into attack now. As they have two girls go down.
Shots.
Flag up. Foul was coming.
Nice
Advantage
placement on
paid.
that shot.
Was good placement.
Important goal too, heading into half time to get one back.
They did need a steadier, didn't they, as we go living choice replay. Coming down, cradling one-handed. I love that too. And just shot. Yeah. Top left.
Thanks for coming.
Anyone who carries it down one hand without the cradle.
Really?
Yeah, I love it. That brings bumps on seats, right? People want to see that.
Like the
It's good to do down the midfield.
double play on the pipe. Bring the crowds back.
It might do. Might bring the excitement. 1.5 to go of the quarter. Of the half, or we should say 6-2. Nice little leveler there for Woodville moving forward. Parker and Dinning. Good battle there today. Dinning looks to be winning this one. Parker, plenty of fight for the ball. Just a slip, we hope. The whistle really took her feet from under it. Okay, advantage paid there on a earlier ground ball.
I think
Parker.
for the kick.
Not allowed to kick.
Not allowed to kick in the women's game.
Even accidental.
Yeah.
Very frustrating rule.
Yeah, we want to keep the ball free and open and moving forward.
Exactly. If it's not changing the game, directly if it's not.
Yep. Haynes got some wheels if she gets moving. Doesn't pass
Good
that.
inside look. Oh, hit the post.
Double piper.
Absolutely.
A lot of hitting the post tonight.
Double piper. And the bell goes. Crowd are getting involved. 6-2. They've been asleep up until now. Just starting to get involved. The lights are on in full effect.
Ooh.
Woodville missed one. Parker gets a
Good
foul.
back up there from Liv.
Evans needs to stand behind. Parker to go. Extra man to the left and right.
Oh, that's a big pass.
That's a big possession lost. Woodville needed time in possession.
Sometimes it's almost best not to know how much is left on the clock.
Yeah, you're right. So what are we saying? We're saying 2 seconds? No, we've got 15 seconds left, maybe. Goalkeeper with the ball. Umpire's on. She's just a leisurely stroll. She's going to be yelling to the other umpire. Carly Evans says, I've had enough here. Whistle goes to mouth, arms up, couple of puffs of breath.
That's the half.
Half time. Pretty much what we're thinking here, you girls. Glenelg out to a 4-goal lead. That's pretty much the mark you guys are talking about, right?
Definitely. But still an even first half, really.
Still an even first half?
Yeah, I think both teams had opportunities. There was a lot of up and back, and then probably Glenelg had probably a 5 to 10 minute block of solid momentum where they got that advantage.
Yeah, agree. No real domination there, was there? The face-off, the centre draw was pretty even
Very
as
good
well.
contest,
Good
yeah.
contest.
I mean, the scoreboard shows 6-2, but out there on the field, it doesn't feel like that.
Maybe a yellow card can turn things pretty nice and quickly too. But it looks like we're going to go to some ad breaks.
The sponsors.
Get the sponsors on.
Imagine if you could belong to a safe, welcoming and pet-friendly community in a picturesque location only 30 minutes from the Adelaide CBD, where you are just a stroll away from local shops and facilities and close to Brighton Beach and its seaside attractions. Imagine luxury living and 5-star facilities, a place that values your independence and offers a wide variety of lifestyle options. A place for you to call home. Welcome to Living Choice Woodcroft, a fully accredited village in southern Adelaide. Living Choice Woodcroft, where you have the choice of luxury and the luxury of choice. For more information on how you can become part of our community, please call 1800 502 524 or visit livingchoice.com.au.
All right, and we are back alive and free here at half-time. It is 6-2, Glenelg versus the Blue Warriors. I've just stolen some headsets off of Craig Schicker, but he's back because the beautiful Sarah Lowe is about to leave us. She's going to go and watch the pair.
Watch the footy.
Can't pair.
Should be a good game. Bulldogs might get up.
No,
Paul
never.
probably favourites.
I'm sorry, Bulldogs by about 10 goals losing.
Yeah, okay.
My tip.
10 goals
Last night was
losing.
pretty one-sided. So
Yeah, well, tonight's
could be
going
another
to
repeat
tonight's
of
going to
that.
be even more one-sided. So
I
we
missed last night.
we do thank
TV was awful.
we do thank Slow for coming up here and wish you all the best for your summer sport.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's been
And,
good fun.
May you get many centuries and many wickets.
I'll take 1 century to start. And
Bloody hell.
Hey,
We'll
don't
roll
worry,
with
it took me to 43
I've got
years
one,
old to
but
get my
after-
first. Craig Schicker, about
Makes him for
70,
fun.
75
Not anymore.
centuries.
Can't see it anymore.
No, well, back in the day.
OPSM,
Back in the
OPSM.
day. So, yeah, so Slow, thanks very much for joining us here on LSA TV, and you are now one of us.
thanks for having me.
It's fantastic to have
Next,
you.
I'll be back, maybe.
We'll give you the badge next time.
Yeah,
just to-
perfect.
yeah.
I'll get the corporate attire
Well,
across SATV.
That's what we
That's
do.
right.
That's
Look
what
at
we
Mex,
do. Hey,
he's
look at
moved
Do
straight.
you get a free pergola at home with this?
Yeah, traditional roofing,
20% off.
carport, guttering, and verandas. They will look after you if you ever need
Beautiful.
it. And now you're part of LSA TV. There's special deals.
Oh, great.
It is.
Great.
And Megan Smith's going to stay with us because we put a jacket on her and she's
Yeah, exactly. She's
all over it now.
We like goal scorers.
We love
Keep-
goal
exactly.
keep her
scorers.
around
I'm
little
not a
longer.
goal scorer.
Keep her on.
I take
Keep
the
her on.
assist.
Yeah.
She gets the goals.
Okay, that's okay. That's
Yeah.
okay.
So thank you
Bounce
very
off
much,
each other.
Slow. You go and
No
enjoy
worries.
the footy
Enjoy the
tonight.
second half.
We'll do. All right. As Slow heads out to the right-hand side.
Yep.
Thanks, mate. And Lippy, as the second quarter starts, mate, any key stats there in that first quarter? Or first half, I should say.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I feel like I see it.
Yep.
Yeah, shots, Glenelg 15, Blue Warriors 8. And turnovers, Glenelg 4, Blue Warriors 9.
And we'll head down to K-Man. K-Man, half-time there. Sorry, mate, we're crossing over to you. What are you, any little bits of gold down there?
Yeah, definitely. So I've gone between both the huddles. Glenelg were talking about their offense and working together, and Karen saying those on-ball picks you'll continue to see. Look for Jess when she's driving, and then Karen just set a pick there. Over the Warriors, we saw a bit of just a firing up, basically. They know what they're doing. They just need to execute, and it was a lot of the senior leaders and Lee just having a word, calming them down and take control now.
He's bloody great, isn't he? Our roving reporter, K-Man. Thank you, mate. We'll cross over to you very shortly and see if there's anything more down there. As Holly Denny just gets absolutely crunched in the middle there, Shicks. Nothing there?
Not this time. Not this time.
Meg,
It's
you
happened a
were...
few times in a game. You get checked from behind and you're just not
Yeah.
knowing where it's coming from. Your sticks falls out. You're like, whoa, where'd that come from?
Yep.
And then you
Yep.
get the little
Sometimes
push.
they're penalties. Sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
It's a real lottery.
Toss a
we
coin.
think.
It's a really good check.
And great breakout there from Laura Evans. It is 6-2 here in the second quarter.
Butterfield in her side pocket, Tone.
And I tell you what's in your side pocket is traditional Chicks. They look after you with all your roofing, guttering, carports and veranda needs.
They do. Bullnose return. I love them.
And you can get in touch with them because they are absolutely fantastic. Been in business for a lot of years, and that is a sign of a really, really good company. So 8376 3639 or tradvc.com.au for all of your roofing, guttering, carport, veranda, or just basically anything you need. They'll look after you.
Yep. 20% off next week, Tone. All week next week being finals across. Just got to mention Meg Smith, and that'll get you 20% off at TradVC.
Oh, and why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you mention Meg Smith?
Great,
She is
okay,
amazing,
yeah,
isn't
absolutely.
she? She is our favourite, is she not?
Clearly.
No,
Really?
I mean, in our commentary box, you are our
Too
favourite.
kind.
And Amy Butterfield wears that in the head.
Oh, it's
And
gonna
we
be a
hope that's
card.
okay. That has absolutely scored her in the side of the head. So that is going to be a card. Is that going to be a yellow or a red?
That could be a.
It's going to be a yellow. Yeah. It's not intentional, so.
But she has hit the deck hard. So we're just looking here to make sure that Amy is okay.
We might have a replay. Here it is.
Watch
Here, the
this.
living
This
choice
has hit
replay.
her fair skirt. No,
No.
that's
No.
just her. They've turned her on her side. So not great.
Yeah, you could hear it from all the way over here, so big hit.
And that has hit her in the side of the head. So we hope she is absolutely okay, because we don't like seeing that at all.
We don't.
And that may have
Just as well
she's not 100% there as
wearing
Amy.
glasses. Goggles. Yes, sorry, beg my pardon. Megan, you're not a goggles wearer,
No,
are you?
No, can't do it.
But
Just feel constricted.
Yeah,
No.
does it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's hit her fair square in the side of the head.
Yeah.
So we do send our thoughts out to Amy Butterfield.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we should bring in the helmets.
Well, I don't know if helmets is the answer.
Well, get rid of the bubble, number one. Get rid of the
Look,
The checks to the
I've been
head,
told
like checks are in
I've
the
been
bubble,
told I'm not
yeah.
allowed to talk about this.
All right,
Tony.
let me
Still
talk
there.
about it. All right, so on me, you know what? Helmet's on, and you can see here she's okay.
Oh, got the shakes.
So she got the shake. So that's not great. She is being attended to down there, and we'll get you as much information as we can as we go. But we don't like to
Doesn't look
see
good.
that. Does not look good. And we have medical staff here, but that has hit her in the side of the head.
Flush.
They must be gone, the medical staff.
So as we get the rest out there, and Stewie Robb coming
They were
out
there
off the
before.
bench. So we will have a slight delay here in the game. Again, it's not a shot we like to see, and as she gets picked up and dragged into the circle. I don't know for a concussion protocol that I would be actually maybe doing that.
Good support from the crowd.
But because she's going to be put behind the cage, and as a concussion protocol, I think we should have a and maybe this is one of those things that LSA need to look at in a final situation, or a situation where we have a medical officer available for.
There's been a medical officer here all day, but I don't.
But
know.
not here for the women's league.
No.
So maybe that's definitely, because you cannot leave her on the back corner.
Oh, there we
Here
go.
we go.
We've got someone coming
So
now.
someone's coming now.
Oh, that's her mum.
That's her mum.
Yeah.
But you cannot leave her
here
on,
we go.
on the back
Here we go.
corner.
One's out.
And the medical officer has just started to come out. But the game's restarted and on the back corner. So we'll give you an update. K-Man, we might just find out how Amy is going. We'll get back to you in a second. If you can just shoot down there and make sure that she is okay, so we can report back to the fans that Amy is okay. But obviously took a fair knock there.
She did. Didn't look good for a minute. So penalty to Karen Mortimer and a nice little shot there. So Woodville go extra player, extra person up. And we just see Holly
Zone
Dinny.
defense for Glenelg.
Yeah.
And that obviously is why the dangerous rule's in without a helmet. So
Yeah, luckily she's wearing a face guard, so that might help spread the point of contact, Tone. I'm not sure where she got hit there, but
yeah, for me,
just
we
talking
didn't
to,
get the replay as a whole, but on the side, it looked like it was in the temple on the side of her head. So obviously, she's okay. She's being attended to down
shot
there.
on. Oh, that's just hit
And
the
another
pipe.
one,
And
and we might head down to K-Man. Just K-Man. I know you've been down there and had a bit of a look. Amy's okay.
Hey, she's all right. Talking, she's a bit shivery. So the guys are just looking to. Can you guys hear me? Sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
So she's all right. She is shivering around. It's probably a concussion, but it's a bit early to say. I doubt she'll come back to the game.
All right. So thanks to K-Man for getting down there and in good hands down there at the moment. So as we get back to the play here on the bottom corner. Another big cross check. And
that's a big one.
Is that a red one or is that a yellow one?
Yellow.
That's a yellow.
Another yellow. So that's.
I think they got the wrong girl there, haven't they?
Yeah, I thought that was
Definitely
Jess.
I thought that was
Morrison.
Jess Morrison that was there, and Ruby Zada Boatwright has been called for that
Yes.
one. So across the
Two on the side now for a yellow. This is good advantage for Woodville here.
Holly can
Okay,
light
so
one up.
Holly, this bounce just
Goes
steps out.
to,
So they're a man up.
Bottom corner.
So man-up opportunity. An opportunity here for the Blue Warriors to just get back into the game. On the bottom corner, she's still standing there by herself. And there we go. And we see Mia Enge, and that was open about a minute and a half ago.
That's right. The door was on the way closed, wasn't it? She still stood there. Good composure. You mentioned it earlier, Meg. Good composure for such a young girl of maybe 16, I think.
Yeah.
Fantastic catch to get past who is a really good goalkeeper in any league.
And one of those penalties having been released for the dangerous shot. So Karen Mortimer onto the ground. Ruby Zada Boatwright still sitting there. And I think that was for the swish. I think Jess Morrison actually got a cross-check.
Yeah,
but
okay.
The swish was, or the
bubble.
swipe, the bubble.
Uncontrolled stick, yeah.
The bubble pop.
Yes, nothing worse than an uncontrolled stick.
Tony,
So
come
back
on.
into the centre. No, it can be dangerous. So ball on the outer side. Great pick up there from Morrison.
Was a good collect. Well, so we've got
Fantastically, and
Dinning snuck out the front door.
But no numbers here.
I have to point out, it hasn't been an easy centre draw for either team tonight. It's
You're
been
right.
very contested, very strong in the middle there. from
Agree.
both sides.
Agree, yeah.
And Morrison with no one on her. Steps in and pops.
Oh,
Great
good
save.
Good save.
Mel Ryan. And off to the
On fire.
races. And Michaela Ritchie, she is very quick. So she will draw another defender here. And Talia Fitzner, she's been
Could
really
go all
good.
the way.
So numbers, pops it through.
Dinny
Steps
collects
more,
on the right.
gets a swipe, but
Looks
no,
like she-
nothing
yeah.
called.
Glenelg sticks everywhere.
I'm going to say that definitely popped some bubble.
Yeah.
But,
6-3. We're seeing it tighten up here, aren't we? I'd like to see
we're definitely
the
seeing it tighten up.
youthful exuberance from both Inge and Dinny. I want to see them.
And here
Get
we go,
off.
Bianca McKay at top shelf, but not there. And B.
Fitzner again, first
Nice
out.
quick clear.
Yes, gone to the races.
just needs to get the handle of the ball.
Glenelg are very good at their quick clears off the mark.
Oh, unlucky.
And that one is coming back the other way through the stick of Charlotte Winnan.
It's probably the difference here. If Woodville can get on the back of a little bit of transition play as well, they might be able to throw a few extras. Here we go, the leg speed of Dinny.
And Veronica Robb says hello from Yass, New South Wales.
Oh,
so,
yeah, good. Yep, yeah.
Veronica, big shout out to you.
Wonder what her connection to lacrosse is. She hasn't just stumbled across it, has she?
No, I believe that potentially the last name will give that away.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right.
Oh, but it's not very well known, that name in lacrosse circles.
Yeah, well, just playing devil's advocate.
No,
there,
I like
okay?
what you do, Shix, the way you put it out there. And Rachel Kirchmeyer says slow. So obviously
Yes.
Slow's left the building now. She's gone to watch the pair.
Rachel.
And here we go, another good defence there from Borovnik. Borovnik has been very good in the defensive end the last couple of weeks, so certainly bringing that to the prelim final.
Superstar of Australian lacrosse.
Great defensive asset down
Rachel
for Glenelg.
Kirchmeyer. Good
So-
drive, Britt. But I'll tell you, you need some clear air while shooting
So
on Carly
take
Evans.
some space.
Oh, that's just thrown out. Now we saw Evans do that the other night, where she
She
just
did.
tried to hit a couple of these passes, which actually
Frozen
brought
rope.
teams back in.
Yep.
And it is that quarterback sort of Hail Mary to the side,
Yep.
which
Yeah.
if you don't miss it, and here we go, coming back the other way at pace is Ellie Bishop. Oh, that's
Hot
just
ball
fed
inside.
it into and got crunched in the middle there, did
So-
Borovnik.
Evans will take her time. Dinning
No, sorry, that was
dusts herself
Dinning.
off.
Apologies, Jamie.
And Izzy Brown out the back. She's got some pace herself.
And here's another one of those young Glenelg Seahawks.
Needs to
Izzy
take
Brown.
on. Finds the overlap. Beckett. Haynes popping out the back. And the flood of
And we've got a
Seahawks.
whistle here.
Okay. What have
And
we
we're
got?
going. I think we're going to. We're stopping the game.
Stick check.
Yeah. The umpire can call. No, there must be a blood call, is
No,
there?
no. I think we've got a. Amy's coming off the back there, so they've stopped the play. No, they've turned it over.
So I wonder what that call
Maybe
is.
it was a crease.
Yeah, you think?
Yep. I don't know.
She looked at her stick.
She looked at her
Is
stick.
either
She
her
looked
stick
at
or
her
she
stick.
looked at if she was wearing jewellery or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's very
so I'm looking there
interesting
now.
call.
Okay, man, can you give us a quick update on what that call was in the last one there?
She's got a necklace on.
Thank you.
Looks like an earring call there. Okay, man, you got...
Okay, man. You got anything on that last call, mate?
No, not in the last call. Just get an update for Butters. She's up on the feet, so she seems to be okay, but it's probably a concussion, we're thinking.
Okay, so we wish Amy the best. She's in good hands down there. I can see Dr. Cody.
We might go to the expert eyes of another female. She's taking the earrings off, you reckon?
It looks like she's taking jewellery out.
Yep.
Okay, so there we go. And
Bonnie with the drive.
popping
Great
high.
save.
Good save there from Ryan. So got called up for jewellery.
I think
Jewellery,
so,
yeah.
Hold
Do you pull all them out? Do you?
I do,
You got
yeah.
one in the no, not the nose.
This is Reagan.
Yeah, that there. So is that hard to? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it is a hard one to take in and out.
And Veronica says, thanks for the shout out. Our daughter Cassandra Robb is on the bench umpiring, and we used to live in Adelaide, used to be part of the North Adelaide Lacrosse Club. So
Beautiful.
huge shout out to you, Veronica. And Paul Kernahan, he's online. He says, come on the Blue Warriors and happy birthday, Sammy Kilford. And I tell you what, happy birthday if you go down to Power Play Sports.
What
to
a
get
place
your
to buy a
equipment.
present.
Oh, I tell you.
What a place to buy a
If
present.
you've got a birthday, why would you not go to Power Play Sports and buy something for a birthday present? In fact, Geordie's 18 in the next couple of weeks. I think I'm going to go down and buy some
I'm
new
a long
goalie
way
gloves.
off my next birthday. I'm not playing lacrosse anymore, but
You still need a new stick.
I'm going to consider it.
I didn't
yeah.
get one, and my birthday was last
Great
Monday.
save.
Happy birthday to you.
Another good save.
Nice, easy clear out to
Yeah.
live there. Beautiful.
Lovely,
Right.
lovely clearing.
So this would be one against the tide here. So Olivia Parker, if she can get it back to a 6-4 game, it's certainly going to put some real deep pressure on the Glenelg Seahawks. Probably the like they haven't seen in this game yet.
Yeah, 6-3 tone. The game still really hasn't been broken apart yet. Woodville staying in touch. Glenelg not really dominating so much, but it looks like they're going to
Isolation
go.
there.
This is the ones that you're looking for, aren't you, Shix?
I am.
The little razzle-dazzle
Yeah.
on the back corner from the young superstars
Yeah.
in Dinny.
It's very clever. They do the isolation to draw in the double slide coming along to get that open player.
But
coming
again,
through the middle.
Izzy
Yeah,
Brown,
yeah.
another young player as well.
That's
Who isn't going to be denied.
Two superstars for years to come.
They are. We're looking forward to seeing them just running around the field for the next 20 years, I'd say, in Women's State League.
Yep. So
Here's
here's
Inge.
That
She
corner.
has
Around the corner.
another one. Where's something there? Pre-check.
See, I understand the cut there from Olivia. That's a nice one, but I'm asking her to stay clear, right? I'm asking her to make
Yeah.
more space.
Well, you don't
Let's
want
go
to fill the
one-on-one.
hole, do you? You've just created a
Open it
massive
up.
thing.
Yeah.
You know, got Ella Drury against Mia Inge.
You want to. The saying is, you don't want to bring a defender to the party.
You never
right?
do you?
Defenders aren't fun. We don't want them at the party.
You don't want to make those really close passes either,
Hard,
especially when
yeah.
there's sticks around.
They need to be pinpoint, don't
Yeah.
So they set up again. And double.
Oh,
be on the inside.
Bianca McKay, she gets crunched. And we're going to
Oh.
have a card here, and that is Ella Drury. She's going to wear a yellow card.
they? I don't know if it was that aggressive.
Well,
You think? Maybe on?
I mean, like B was running in at the
she
same
certainly
time.
did stop
It's
the
definitely,
momentum
yeah,
of the
definitely-
attacker.
yeah.
So
It's
Bianca
a bit hard to
McKay
call, isn't it?
It is hard.
Yeah.
will be with a massive opportunity here for the Blue Warriors. About just under 4 minutes to go in the third.
High to high last
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
And
this
just
time
pulled out
decides
again.
against it.
See our third yellow card for Glenelg now.
But no one with two, so no 5-minute penalties yet. And ball with Bishop. They are in a man-up situation. Bianca McKay, Charlotte Winnan just moving around the crease there.
Quicker ball movement.
Much quicker ball
Yeah.
movement they need.
Required,
And they've
yeah.
got to...
Trying to split the D.
They are in debt. And Bianca
Oh,
McKay on the
yeah.
back side. Just need to move the ball a lot quicker, don't they? Here we go, Ellie Bishop. It's just going
Oh,
to...
inside cut there.
Just watch. Like, they're
Oh, good knockdown.
waiting for the...
Good pickup though. Good second effort.
Oh,
There's a swipe. And again, but they need to move the ball quicker. And that one comes down the... Oh, there's a big swipe. No call.
I'm surprised that wasn't cold then.
And I can tell you the crowd is not happy with that whatsoever. Because that was a swipe from high to low,
It was.
but no call.
Good control. Mortimer, the matriarch of Glenelg.
But Glenelg with the ball now.
Evans, the doubles are coming. So
Got to play with the whistle.
Yeah.
Got to
Yep.
play with the whistle.
Woodville up at this stage, so they'll need to get the double on to bring in pressure for Glenelg.
Yep. Oh,
She stepped back in.
Look like it.
she's definitely
She
stepped
definitely
back
stepped
didn't
back in.
she?
She can't take the, like, great pressure
Yeah,
from the
good
Blue
pressure.
Warriors. But realistically, I mean, we're right on that angle. She put a foot straight back into the circle.
Yeah.
So Blue Warriors with great pressure, and they're certainly starting to bring it. But
Huge offensive set now, Tone. Great.
But in a man-up
Pressure
situation,
to get the
you know,
ball
they
back.
need to get one in the back of the net here. Move the ball quickly. Find an open player.
Penalty released.
A penalty about to be released.
I mean, as a goalie situation, being pressured like that for Carly, it was a bit
Got to
clever
kick it again. Got to
throw
kick
it out
it.
of
Here we go.
bounds.
Oh, Olivia
Yep.
Parker shooting the ball before she had it, and Talia Fitzner chasing her
Gotta
around.
go.
Good inside roll. Oh, just gets done again. And that is going to be a card as well, as Olivia Parker has worn one straight across the nose.
See, this is the point where I don't like defensively. They haven't really done a lot wrong, but
And
with
Bonnie
a girl
Wells-
rolling back through and
Into the stick.
And
It
Bonnie
is
Wells
hurting.
is just explaining that exact thing. Stick upright. You know what? She's playing good defense. The girl, Olivia Parker, rolled straight back into her. Yes, she wore one on the snoz, but was the contact created by the defender or the attacker?
Yeah, it's a
And
very
in
hard
that
one
case-
to call, those ones.
The contact
Yeah.
was created by the attacker.
don't take sides here, Megan. You stay neutral. You leave us to get in trouble with.
With anyone that wants to have a word to us. Oh, good stick there. But that's going to be a Blue Warriors ball. So good defense there from Glenelg. It is 6-3. And Catherine Connolly says barge.
There is a barge. Yeah, I'll take my car on it, and it gets me across the river.
That's up at Morgan when
That's
you
it.
when you're
Morgan,
doing the.
yeah. Had to remortgage last time I went to Morgan, but
well,
yeah,
the pub up there is beautiful these
it
days.
is. It is. Yeah,
Drink responsibly,
of course.
and I tell you,
I wonder if they've got Laxus TV on the big
well,
screen.
no, but I tell you, if they were, that's another one crunch.
See, barges don't get cold very often in the games.
No, they don't. We saw one earlier in the did one game, didn't we?
We did on the. It got reversed.
Got reversed.
It got reversed, so it was
Reversed.
called and then reversed.
Well,
yes.
no, we actually saw a cross check or a push and a barge, which was then a throw in. So there was in the same action, there was two different things called
Yeah.
by
2 penalties called for either team,
Yes.
and
on,
then a
the,
toss.
on the
Yes.
same.
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah.
We
Oh,
expect
look
that?
in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look in.
Yeah, went in free inside.
Oh, in the
Look again.
crease.
Oh, big save there from
Great
Evans.
save.
And doesn't she tell Charlotte? I'm sure there were some words
Baiting
spoken then.
high. Yep.
So ball up over the top. The bell has gone. So 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Ellie Bishop might have worn one there too. Coming back the
effort
other
there.
way. Clock is on the field. Third quarter, 6-3. As
Advance the
Jess
ball.
Morrison got to advance the ball. And there we go. That is the 3-quarter time gone there. And Dean Foreman says, let's go Blue Warriors. Thanks for LSA TV for all the great footage. Great to watch all the way here in Waikato, New Zealand.
Oh, Waikato.
So a huge shout out to
Wow.
our brothers across the ditch. And we are going down, and we might just
Can we get that viewer to give us a score check, Tone,
a score check, I believe,
from Waikato?
from Waikato is 6-3. So we might head down to K-Man quickly. K-Man, what have you, a short bench there for the Blue Warriors? What's going on down there?
Hey, yep. So they're going to start a man up, and they've got 30 seconds on the penalty still. I think they're pretty happy with that quarter. I think it was 2-0 for Blue Warriors. Glenelg just trying to look to get possession back, but do get it. They want to hold it and hold it out, really.
All right, so we might, as we get to the 3-quarter time here, we might go and hear a word from our sponsors.
Imagine if you could belong to a safe, welcoming and pet-friendly community in a picturesque location only 30 minutes from the Adelaide CBD, where you are just a stroll away from local shops and facilities and close to Brighton Beach and its seaside attractions. Imagine luxury living and 5-star facilities, a place that values your independence and offers a wide variety of lifestyle options. A place for you to call home. Welcome to Living Choice Woodcroft, a fully accredited village in southern Adelaide. Living Choice Woodcroft, where you have the choice of luxury and the luxury of choice. For more information on how you can become part of our community, please call 1800 502 524 or visit livingchoice.com.au.
All right, and into the third quarter, into the fourth. Lippy, any stats to bring us that stand out there at the moment as we head into the fourth quarter?
It was 22 shots to 10, Glenelg's favour, and 7 to 13 in favour of turnovers to Blue Warriors.
And Megan, what do you think the Blue Warriors have to do here to bring this one back to a level playing field?
Oh, just keep up the pressure. They've been doing a fantastic job making Glenelg work really hard all over the field. Like then having 3 sticks around one Glenelg, just keeping it going.
Great pick up there from Dinning too up high. That
was good too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was looking like that one could have turned over. And B. McKay with the outstretched hands.
Bit of a...
Oh, good check. Oh. But that will be a Glenelg ball. And the penalty is released also. So Brody Borovnik with the ball. It is 6-3. Kicks it to Dinning. Dinning just in the centre.
Good cut, Wells.
Oh,
good stick there from Liv.
And a great stick there from Mel Ryan. And she must have got her stick at Power Play Sports because that's the quality of sticks that they bring you, Shicks.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So for me, this is a good start. Woodville need to Woodville stir the Blue Warriors. I never get that right, do I?
No, but you're on it.
They need to take the game on here, so if Charlotte can collect.
There we
Great
go.
clear.
So that's a great outlet.
Look at the 3 midfielders following, though. Just taking their time, rolling back in. Perfect. Exactly what Glenelg want. They're going to get deep and low defence. And look at the turnovers happening.
And that's...
Bit of pressure there.
Well, I'm going to... That's called against the Blue Warriors.
Use your bum.
But I'm going to say that...
Not allowed to use your bum.
But Talia Fitzner made the first contact with it.
Yeah, but Holly turned her body into it, and you can't do that.
Yep.
Get rid of that rule.
I think you're not allowed to block any contests
And Borovnik
for a ground ball.
will get another one.
Okay.
So the crowd just starting to wild up here, aren't they, Meg?
Yeah.
See, this is
it.
And what do you reckon of the commentary box for a viewing advantage?
Yeah, really good.
Really good.
Yeah,
So as Fitzner brings the ball
Best
in,
seat in the house, Tony.
it is.
it is the
definitely.
best seat in the house.
Might have to join you guys every game.
I mean,
look, she's,
hey, there's a contract.
taste for
Where's
it.
the contract, Marty? Get the contract out, sign it up. Yeah, why wouldn't it be the best seat in the house when you sit next to one of the best in Craig Schicker and Lytton Arscott? I mean,
Oh.
so
Change your opinion.
and here we go, and here's a break. So Holly Dinny up against Taylor Fitz.
Fast break here.
Steps, pops,
Ooh.
fires that one across, and that is going to be potentially a Glenelg ball. Great work there from Bonnie Wells.
Yeah, good chase.
Yep, I'm saying that was never
Back
going to
up.
go Bonnie's way.
But we're looking for another ball.
Good shot. That's exactly what Blue Warriors need, Tony. They need
Yeah,
some
good
transition
bounce shot.
play. Transition.
Great idea for placement on that one, going opposite.
Well, it's the most difficult shot for keeper because it's low and away,
Yeah.
and you've got to come across your body to shoot.
And having that speed momentum coming up is going to be very unpredictable.
Yep.
And the light's taking effect here as Bianca
Shooter.
McKay just tries to take effect as well. Ellie Bishop steps down, fires,
Ooh.
and that one's gone wide, and that
Shoots
could be a
wide.
Glenelg ball. Yep, that is going to be a Glenelg ball. So Bonnie Wells with the fast start here.
Another
or
shot with pace
slow
on it.
start,
Yep.
or something sort of start.
So Glenelg maybe now
Little bit of
already,
compression here now.
yeah, already into absorbing the time mode.
And I tell you, absorbing. Why wouldn't you absorb the great guys at Traditional? Hey, they will look after you for roofing, carporting, guttering, verandas, anything you basically need as Bonnie Wells picks the ball up. Kicks it forward to Jess Morrison. Starting to build here again. Can they put a nail in the coffin?
Oh, what a shot.
Yes, they can.
That bounced off old post there.
It did, didn't it? It might have been a double piper.
Well, I
A bit
reckon
of a pinball machine.
I'm going to say Traditional have built those goals down there because that's how strong they are.
Rock steady.
Look at that. That's off 3 bars. Morrison, bang, bang, bang. Tink, tink, tink.
Mel Ryan all over it, but the hard ground, that extra bounce Mega mentioned a minute ago.
And if you want the quality of goals like that built, get in touch with tradvc.com.au on 8376 3639 because that's the sort of quality you'll find with their work.
25% off finals time if you mention Megan Smith.
Hey. So ball back in the centre. It is a 3-7 game. The Glenelg Seahawks looking like they're going to book a spot into the big dance next week for the Living Choice Grand Final against Brighton.
That might have been the icebreaker right there, I think.
Well, I'm going to say when you hit 3 bars and still goes in, things are going for you. And
defying physics, Tone, you are?
well, I mean, I've always been one for just putting it out there. And it is on the 10 minutes to go here on the Living Choice scoreboard.
I have a feeling the last time these two teams came across,
Oh,
it was
someone
7-4
down in the
final
middle
score,
is Jamie Dinning.
Glenelg's way.
Was it
So,
7-4? Take your word for it.
Jamie Dinning a bit slow to get up there from that centre draw.
Grass
She
Monster.
Grass
Dinning.
Monster got up and got it.
Ooh.
Oh, there's another swipe and another swipe. And no call.
That was very in the bubble there.
Yeah, she uses a nice soft stick, Karen Mortimer.
I'm
When she collects skulls, it doesn't make any noise.
going to say that was swipe, swipe, swipe.
She's the boss, mate. You don't penalise the boss.
Anyway,
She's got very good control checks, Karen.
Yeah, she has. Her timing's immaculate.
well, the first one missed, the second one missed, the third one got the stick. But nothing called, and maybe it's been put away, the whistle.
Well, I think after the third quarter, Tony, they might have blew the P right out of the whistle.
Yeah, true. Up to Bonnie Wells.
Wells to Haynes. Haynes,
The Haynes train.
the Haynes
Sister
train
of.
sister was brilliant earlier on today. Beckett having a look at the matchups here for Glenelg, looking for a pick. Backdoor cuts. Dinning at X. The whole field in front of her, just taking time.
Taking time. Liv's coming for pressure behind.
So they need to, Woodville, they need to be all over them as we just have slight malfunction in the commentary box. Tone has dropped his...
Dropped the mic. I've dropped the mic.
He's done. Oh, nice pass inside. Probably a little too good for Darcy Beckett there. Played herself out of position. Picked up Dinning.
Dinning.
Great second effort.
Yeah, that's what we talked
Is
about
that the
earlier.
nail
wasn't
in the coffin?
Yeah.
It is.
8 minutes is a long time on
It
the field.
is. It is a long time.
Look at this
But
on
it's
the...
just hard to draw it up. Meg Woodville aren't
Jamie Dinning.
penetrating enough offensively, are they?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Are they getting enough forward momentum, the Blue Warriors,
Definitely,
to peg this score back?
Yeah.
8,
I think
8-3.
they've definitely got it in them.
Oh,
so.
good. You're very positive. That's good.
You know what?
Chances my
as the
negativity.
traditional scrap man in this commentary box, Jamie Dinning out,
that's one for
standing
you, isn't it?
there. There was 5 Blue Warriors players around. She's on the ground, grabs the ball, pops it in the back of the net.
It's just about to sing, I reckon.
It's the scrap man. So
It's a great way to catch the goalie off guard too on those ones. Easy ground ball pick up, just shoot it straight away.
it is,
Yeah,
and we might
true.
shoot down to K-Man to see if there's any news from the benches. K-Man?
Hey, yeah. So I think the girls, the Glenelg girls are up and about. They've got a head full of steam after that last goal. The Blue Warriors really want to try and get one back here.
And Amy Butterfield sitting on the bench there, is she?
Yeah, she seems to be coherent and talking around, so it's all good, but she's
Coherent.
probably concussed, I think.
Good.
All right. That's why we've got K-Man, haven't we? For those big words that coherent.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
They
We
don't
love
often use
K-Man.
them
He's doing a
down
great
there.
job down the back there. K-Man, thank you very much. And Amy Butterfield sitting on the bench. So that's a great sign for Amy Butterfield.
It is.
And
Yep.
we had a couple of people online just ask how Amy is. So she's up and about. And you know what? She's a tough nut. And there we go. So that's wipes called.
She did mention in the concussion test, Tony, that it is Wednesday and she got here by camelback, so she might not be all that well at the moment.
And it doesn't matter. She's sitting up. So ball here. Oh, that's got to be that's a
that
card if you've ever seen one.
Is
That's
it a
a red.
barge
Is
or
that a
is
red?
it?
No, that's a yellow.
That's a red.
Oh.
That's a red.
Is that straight red?
That's
Two yellows.
Two yellows.
Two yellows. So that, sorry, Lippick, you're the stat man. Apologies. So 2 yellows equaling a straight red. So 5 minutes to go in the, or 6.5 minutes to go in the last quarter,
Yep.
and they're going to play man down for the whole time, effectively.
Right, here's the chance then.
yeah.
So Blue Warriors with a chance, and a couple of shout-outs while we're online as they go about their work. Greg Mollison. I was going to say,
Good inside look.
he's almost LSA TV's number one watcher, isn't
Victorian correspondent.
Greg Mollison. Mate, I hope the ankle's healing well. And a big shout-out to you. Paul Kernahan says, get your shooting on, girls. I'm a nervous wreck watching this. Holy something balls. I don't know whether I can say that. Are we after 9 o'clock? Sour balls. Okay, winning. Just to get shut down.
Good defence. Might get called for a hold there, Brovnik.
And
Good handle by
Haley
Winnan.
Thompson-Hill says, loving the roaming K-Man around the ground. Why wouldn't you love the roaming K-Man? He is an amazing man, and he cuts a svelte figure over there behind the boxes.
Backdoor,
Beautiful
Dinning.
bounce shot.
Beautiful, you're right.
So have we got a game on our hands here? We're 8-4. It's going to be man down for the rest of the game effectively.
Yeah,
Do you
Blue
reckon,
Warriors have a great chance here to come back and bring it to Glenelg.
And a great insight and from one of your young superstars, Shix, that you love watching.
I do love the strong
Beautiful
bottom
corner
hand
drive
cradle. Yep.
And centre draws also important now. And this is where you do your best work, Meg.
Oh, it's very important.
I mean, there's
It can-
best
it can
work
win-
in the
it
centre,
can
there's
win a
best
game.
work in the offence, the best. I mean, it's
Set a control game, can't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Both different techniques, Olivia and Jess.
But
when you face off against them, when you draw against them. Olivia's got some height, I suppose. You're looking for more.
And Olivia wins
more
that
to
one.
use your wings more. Jess, whereas you could probably afford to go straight up and down a bit more on her.
Yeah, I mean, if it goes up in the air with Liv, it's definitely very well contested.
Yeah.
And I've just noticed something, right? And prove me wrong. But when that penalty's had, the defender stands almost on the girl to allow the girls get it by without getting out wide.
Offside call here, Tone,
that,
too, I reckon.
to stop that fast start. It's almost like they're rubbing up against the opponent to stop that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they're learning quickly.
Oh, B. McKay steps into an open. Out
She's gone
wide.
I reckon last three shots on cage, Lippy.
Yeah.
B. McKay has gone stick side.
Yep.
Really
Olivia
good
Parker.
effort there for Blue Warriors to get that
Good
ball
little
back.
cut inside there from Annie Ritchie. Steps over to the last goal scorer.
Quicker here to
Down the
win.
back, bottom corner's
Bottom
on.
corner's
Got to
on.
give that one Charlotte Winnan. You've got to give that to Mia Inch. She popped up on that
Yeah.
bottom corner. Would have been a one step round the feet.
Yep, nice.
Good inside dodge from
Yeah.
Charlotte.
She must have been watching Jesse shooting that last game.
And instead, what we end up with is a Glenelg ball.
Absolutely. I mean, you got your backup girl there, who is Mia Inns, popping up from the back corner for a sneaky little back door. But
So
Haynes,
Glenelg have to work hard from here, being down.
they will. Good check.
And
Let go.
Blue
Blue Warriors all around.
Oh, that's
But,
just a tough
lost
ground
the
ball to
handle.
miss that one. Evans will make sure of it. 8-4.
And Pete Inge says, let's go Blue Warriors. Get the ball, the young guns.
Absolutely right. We've been screaming it out all day.
Hashtag young guns.
Wells and Wenham. Morrison, the double coming, Parker.
Michaela Ritchie on Jess Morrison. So they need to get the ball back here. Double coming. Just not playing backside, are they?
They're not, no. Olivia Parker
Sort of
playing
just
herself
walked
right
up-
out of
walked
position.
up, and Charlotte Winnan putting a little bit of pressure on. But even when they're coming out there, they're not playing sides. They're sort of...
Yeah, taking over from
And Jess
Charlotte.
Morrison, she's going to go to the cage here. She gets an opportunity. She's going to the cage, opens in the middle,
Inside.
and is good work there
Yeah.
from Karen Mortimer. She
Oh.
knows.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a good
pick
ball,
from
isn't it?
Wells. Wells fires. And that could be the game winner here at the Cooper Stadium, which is the one that could send them to the Living Choice Grand Final next week. Great
Gee.
work from Morrison to draw that.
Yeah,
That was a really nice play.
A power of work for Morrison on the Living Choice replay. Look at the vision from Karen
Yeah.
Mortimer.
Feet a bit
Threw
high,
it-
but Bonnie did well to get that. And
Yeah,
beautiful
just
shot.
stick side
beautiful
mid.
placement.
Threw it
Just-
into space. Bonnie Wells just good enough to get her little jumping boots on. Pulls it down, and such a dynamic shooter
Great,
on goals,
yeah.
isn't she?
That's
Great
a hat
combo
trick.
there.
Hat trick
Scary.
for Bonnie Wells.
Bonnie, 1, 2, 3.
9-4. That's a curtain call, isn't it?
Yep.
9-4.
2 minutes to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we haven't done it today, but Living Choice Player of the Game. Meg, this is where all the hard stuff starts to happen.
Yep.
What's your thought on the best player out there today?
Oh.
It's tough, isn't it?
It has been tough.
I feel for you guys having to pick this.
Yep.
Oh, Bonnie Wells wearing one there. We'll let you have a think about it. Shix, for you?
Yeah.
Look, I reckon Talia Fitzner started off really well. Evans has been good. Carly Evans has been great all game. But it's tough. Bonnie Wells has really, I guess, separated the two teams with her 3 goals. And Karen Mortimer's responded pretty well to a shutout.
Yeah.
I must say, I like the work that Bonnie Wells has been doing up and down the ground. And not only in the offensive end, but the defensive end. And she's had a couple of little turnovers, as has Brodie Borovnik in the defensive end. She's played really good defence tonight.
She has good controlled ball as well from her.
Lippy, your thoughts, mate?
I'm going with Jess Morrison.
She's done a power
2 goals, 2 goals, 3 assists.
Yep, 2 goals, 3.
How about we go and ask K-Man on the bench as well? K-Man, your thoughts for player of the game, mate?
Living Choice Player of the Game. It's got to be Jess Morrison in my books.
Okay, another one for Jess Morrison.
Yeah.
So, Jess Morrison. Meg, not to sway you, but your thoughts?
I mean, Karen has been tagged out, but I think she always has a really big impact, especially with her feeds inside the crease there to get those shots off from the other girls.
Yep.
But Bonnie also has been quite a strong asset to the team tonight.
Still time. Bianca McKay
Taylor.
steps down. Oh, no shot.
She's been good early, wasn't she, defensively?
Yeah.
Right when Glenelg needed a spark, she was
Ellie
able to get
Bishop.
the ball down the other end. Good pick up there. That was Zeta Boatwright. Ball still goes down.
And a whistle called here. That's going to be a Glenelg ball.
Clamp.
A clamp.
A clamp.
And we got a whistle. Another whistle.
Get back.
So down to the last minute, Tone.
There's like 40 seconds left.
Does it look like
40 seconds.
Van Morrison comes up with the living choice?
40 seconds.
So, yep. Yeah, look, I mean, Jess Morrison as a whole has played a fantastic game.
And if Wells can just
Wells
put,
can put another one away, though, she's certainly going to have a thought.
Yeah, I'm a flipper. I'm easily swayed. I'm a flipper. I can change on a heartbeat. All right, this is it. Not only is this to ice the game, this is for
the Living Choice Player of the Game.
Choice Player of the Game.
What if Jess Morrison comes around the backside here and scores?
Yeah. Inside feed.
Yep.
When she's sitting on the bench. Really difficult.
Oh, well, she's just done herself out of a...
But I think...
smart play.
Yep,
smart play.
Yep. No need to shoot, correct.
Oh, Bonnie Wells lights it up.
Righto, we
got
to
go.
Just edges ahead.
We're a flipper now.
Oh, well.
As you see, another monster shot with plenty of fire on that one.
So 11 seconds to go.
Taking nothing away from Jess Morrison's game.
Instant replay. Just,
yeah.
Whew, who'd want to be a goalie when that's happening?
Yeah.
Just shoot it where they're not.
So, yeah, I think Shix at swayed you.
It's just ticked me over the line.
Lippy, swayed you?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Jess, unfortunate. But
power of work, taking nothing away from her game.
No, she's been fantastic
and
tonight.
her tan game has been good too. I mentioned to her earlier on tonight.
Oompa, oompa, oompa-dee-doo. Sorry, I saw that somewhere on a TV show.
Are you a tanner, Meg? You a...
No.
I'm not a tanner either, Meg. Don't worry.
Yeah.
She's natural.
You got legs.
Vitamin D.
You got legs like fluorescent lights, Tony.
Yep. Hey, like the lights here at the beautiful Cooper Stadium.
They are.
Lucky they're only short legs too.
Well, you know what? It's less of a glow. Imagine if I was tall, I'd be like a lighthouse.
Oh, yeah.
But Glenelg with the ball here, and they're going to run out comfortable winners in this prelim. But
inside to Wells.
there we go, and congratulations to the Glenelg Seahawks who booked themselves another State League Women's Grand Final. They will meet the Bombers next week, and we'll get K-Man onto the scene if we can't grab Bonnie Wells at some point for a quick interview.
Yep.
Lip, we might go through some quick goal scorers here as the girls just shake hands in the dulcet lights up here.
All right, Bonnie Wells with 4, Laura Evans 2, Jess Morrison with 2, Karen Mortimer and Jamie Dinning with 1. And for Woodville, Olivia Parker 2, Mia Inge and Holly Dinning 1.
Both with 1 for the Blue Warriors, and we thank Linton. He's great with the stats, isn't he, Mr. Linton Arscott?
He is Living Choice's stat man, that's for sure.
He is, and I'll tell you what, it's been a breath of fresh air up here in the commentary box with Meg Smith with the Chicks.
Well, she certainly kept you on your toes, Tony, and kept the decorum at a level that's much more...
It's respectable.
Yeah, it's been good fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for having
Meg,
me.
anytime you wish to come up here, you are now LSA TVs. Craig's anointed you.
Wonderful.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you got yourself
got
a
the
jacket.
jacket.
Yeah, keeping it now.
And if you run really quickly, Marty won't chase you. We've seen how well he runs out the
Yeah,
field.
he can't run. He's done. He's
Yeah.
one and done. He is.
You can't run out in a dark alley.
And a couple of shout-outs to Shane Abbott today on the camera. Did a great job. Obviously, Christian
Murray, yeah.
our resident Spielberg, and obviously Braden Munn, who's been sitting on the camera for the last game. So
Finishing it off.
big shout-outs to him. For Scotty Gill, he was in the production area for most of the day, well, for some of the day. Marty Baker, who does a fantastic job.
Yeah.
And this stuff doesn't happen without the guys behind the scenes. Linton Arscott on the stats, mate. Really appreciate your efforts today.
Just before K-Man gets a hold of the player of the game, 10-4, Glenelg, what we saw today, taking into consideration what we saw last week, is that enough for Glenelg to close the gap on Brighton?
Well, Brighton have been getting out of the box really quickly, and then they've almost been putting the sticks away. Although that's what I've seen. You know, they're winning domination out of the centre.
Yep.
So centre draw becomes a real...
So we haven't seen the best of Brighton yet. It's a scary thought, Meg.
Oh, I mean, it's so unpredictable with this team. Like, it's just the finals bring a really different aspect as well.
Yeah,
So,
yep.
you can't really predict these things.
And the greatest thing about finals is they're 50-50, aren't they? And I tell you what, if anything today is anything to go by, next week is going to be an absolute cracking day here at Cooper Stadium.
Kicking off 9:30 in the morning. What time was the first game today? 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, yeah.
So do yourself a favour. I mean, why wouldn't you watch it live and free on LSA TV? But it doesn't beat the action of being down here, does it? Grand final day.
Find yourself a nice seat, get here early, bring your device, hook into what do you call it, the hot spot.
Yeah, and you can listen and watch.
Of course, bring a set
Get
of...
the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Get the great
You can.
commentating.
And what we're going to do is we're going to head over here to K-Man for our Living Choice Player of the Game. Bonnie Wells, K-Man, we'll head over to you.
Johnny.
Hey guys, yeah, great game, Bonnie. Fantastic, your player of the game. Any thoughts for the game in general?
Thank you. Yeah, it was a tough game. I don't think the score necessarily reflects just how tough it was out there. Blue Warriors really brought it to us, and it's always a good competition against them. And
K-Man.
yeah, happy to obviously go away with the win into next week. Yeah, just keep it going, hopefully.
Fantastic, and got Brighton next week. How you feeling for that?
Yeah, I think we'll regroup this week and, recover well, and then focus on that game. Probably just soak up this win tonight, and then come together on Monday, reflect, and just work out a game plan for that.
Thanks so much, Bonnie. Go enjoy it. Thanks.
Thanks so much.
And we
Thanks,
thank
guys.
our roving reporter, K-Man, a.k.a. the Persian nightclub owner. He loves it when we call him that. And he's done a great job today, hasn't he, on the boundary
He
side?
has, yeah. Wandered around there inconspicuously behind everyone else, causing no sight of drama.
He looks nearly as good in that jacket as Meg does up here.
Yeah, well, she's really found a new home, hasn't she?
She has. But we are going to be back here next week, Chicks.
We are.
We have the Living Choice State League Grand Finals and all the other Grand Finals through the Div 1, Div 2, 17s, 15s, 13s.
Big day of lacrosse.
So get online, buy your tickets online, get them before Thursday. They are $12 for the early buy before Thursday.
Yep.
And as we have our assistant production come up here, Izzy too, who was on the production today, we welcome her to our LSA team.
Yep, Izzy Lunick. Good to have her on the dials early on, wasn't it?
Really good. But we might just wrap it up here from the beautiful Cooper Stadium. It has been fun, Mr. Craig Schicker.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. So until the sticks are swinging, we'll see you next week here at Cooper Stadium for the Living Choice Grand Finals.